Hello, this video will help you use the Business Insights Essentials database in order to conduct research for your marketing plan, which is your final project that you're completing in parts for your MG 660 strategic marketing class. In order to access the Business Insights Essentials database, log into myMonroe, and you'll see this link, Library Resources. Click on Library Resources. And before we look at the database, just keep in mind that if you have any questions, feel free to visit the library website or email the library in order to ask questions about what we're talking about today. At the bottom, you'll see this link for databases. And you'll see a long list of databases. And the one that we're going to be focusing on in this video is Business Insights Essentials. In Business Insights Essentials, we recommend searching for a major competitor in the industry that your organization, that you're developing the marketing plan for, operates. So for example, if I'm developing a marketing plan for a coffee manufacturer, I might search for the competitor Starbucks. I'll click on the main entry for that competitor. And a couple of bits of information that you can gain by looking up information about a competitor. If I look at the revenue, for example, for Starbucks, I can see in the chart view a trend line for how that major competitor has been faring over time. That can help me analyze the competitor in my analysis of competitor section. It can also give me a sense of the industry, and having a sense of the industry can help me analyze my organization's place in the industry. For example, in the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, or the SWOT analysis that I'll be conducting about my organization. Also regarding the revenue, in addition to looking at the trend line, I can switch to the table view and see year by year how this competitor has fared, the revenue that it has brought in over the years. I can use the back arrow to return to information about my competitor and point out under company information these two options of market share reports and rankings. If I click on market share reports, you'll see that these reports are very specific bits of information. So for example, if I click on Top Ground Coffee Makers 2020, I will see what organizations had the most market share for that particular product in that particular year. This is helping me identify other competitors that I might want to research, and also be able to talk about those competitors in my analysis of competitor section of my marketing plan. If I scroll down in this database, Business Insights Essentials, I'll often see this source citation information. Now, this particular source's citation is not an APA format, which you'll want to make sure that your references and your in-text citations in your marketing plan are an APA format. But this information can get us started on developing a reference for this particular source in our marketing plan. I click on the back arrow. I can do the same thing for rankings. Instead of seeing the different market share percentages that different competitors hold and for a particular product in the industry or service in the industry, I can also look at how different competitors are ranked. For example, I can look at how different competitors are ranked in terms of refrigerated, ready-to-drink coffee, particularly for the year of 2019. I can see who fared best in terms of this particular product. And again, that will help me be able to conduct my own analysis of the competitors in my analysis of competitor section of my marketing plan, as well as get a sense for maybe products and services that I may want to market and select my promotions for in my marketing plan. Let me click on the back arrow. So we only did some examples here of market share reports and rankings. I'd recommend looking at other additional market share reports and rankings, looking at several. In addition to the competitor information for a particular corporation or corporations, I also want to look at industry information. You'll see here that there's several different industries listed here for Starbucks. Not most, but many companies operate in many different industries. I'd want to select the industry that's most interesting to me. These NAICS codes are industry codes that once I know what the number is that's associated with that particular industry, I can use that number to search for more information in other sources. So I'll definitely want to make note of that NAICS code. But for now, I can just click on the name of the industry. And I can click on the particular industry essay that's interesting to my organization that I'm developing the marketing plan for. And I would say for the industry essays, what I want to do is focus on the more contemporary information. I probably don't need to look at the historical information about the industry, but I do want to look at some of the trends in the industry right now, and then use those trends in order to analyze my own organization and its situation. So for example, there's information here that might help me develop my own SWOT analysis for the organization that I'm developing the marketing plan for. I can also identify other major competitors that I want to conduct more research on. So this industry essay can be helpful for me if I focus on more contemporary information instead of historical information that would be found at the top of the industry essay. I can use the back arrow to return. And then similarly, as I did for the competitor, for the industry, I can also look at market share reports and rankings to find out more information about which organizations hold various percentages of market share or rank in a certain position given a particular product or service in this industry. And remember, if you have more questions about Business Insights Essentials or researching for your marketing plan, remember that at myMonroe under library resources, you can access the library's website where you can real-time speak with a librarian virtually. You can also send an email.